need a point. Wednesday get things underway on BBC Radio Sheffield. Bob Staten and Mark Smith with you for this one. As Wednesday will have possession in their own half. They kick things off, knocking it around. Nice interchange of passes here. Now a good run by Johnson, who goes on the left-hand side, gets an early ball into the box, kicked away by Sunderland, and they will clear up towards halfway. Then there's a touch from Deshaun Bernard, but it came off his arm, according to the referee.
And comfortable you feel.
We can hear the Wednesday fans to our left who've just been told there are 2,196 of them. Now Will Volks intercepts for Wednesday. Ugbo over to the right. Windas's cross is deflected. Here's a big chance. Masaba just couldn't connect at the far post. Windas's cross, it made its way through to Masaba, and he was at full stretch. Just didn't quite get enough on it, and it goes behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, it's a great chance. Obviously, there's a high press there. Styles gives the ball away really cheaply, and from there, at least there's a cross that goes in, second 6-yard box, behind the defence, and Masaba just can't get there.
Well, it was awful from Sunderland giving the ball away in the first place. Still goalless in all of the other critical games down at the bottom of the Championship, so you've not missed any goals yet. As Palmer moves it over towards the right-hand side, and Valentin will tease forward. He goes round his man. Here's an opportunity. Valentin's cross in towards Ugbo, and he heads it over the bar. It was a looping header. There was no real threat there to Nathan Bishop, Mark Smith.
Yeah, Palmer made a really good, strong, forceful run there. Got him there. 1v1. Valentin actually goes past the full-back, stands up the back post, and Ugbo can't quite get over it there. But again, all the chances are being played in this Sunderland half, and that'll do for me.
Who's had an excellent season for Sheffield Wednesday. Now Johnson to Bannon. Bannon looks up. That's a great run from Windass. The flag stays down. It's Windass with a chance. He shoots, and it's gone right across the face of goal. It's actually going to stay in by the corner flag. Sunderland have to play it, and they kick it straight to Liam Palmer, so Wednesday can keep the pressure on. Volks back to Palmer. Palmer down the line. It's not a good ball though. We can't find Paul Valentin, out of play. Well, the flag stayed down. It was a good run from Windass for just a second there. I wondered whether that shot was going to go in, Mark Smith. In the end, it went right across the face of goal, and it stayed in play. And just to update everybody, James Beadle has now gone down with an injury, and the physios are coming on. Windass goes to press, so it's slipped into a bit of space here. Wednesday have just allowed, I think it's O'Sheesh to have a bit of room. Now Bellingham gets past his man, and then he's body checked by Dominic Iorfa. Southampton took the lead against Leeds at Ellen Road, but Leeds have just equalised 3 minutes later, so Leeds 1, Southampton 1. Leeds can still win automatic promotion. Free kick comes in for Sunderland. Here's a chance, and it's headed in. But the flag is up. The flag is up. And the assistant referee on this near side comes to the rescue as Marvin Johnson points at his temples and tells everybody concentrate. Barry Bannon looks along as well, and he is shouting some instructions there. Wednesday have had issues at defending set pieces throughout the season. They were woeful in defence there, again allowing that man to ghost in and head home. Here is Bernard. Bernard slips it through towards Ugbo. Now Bannon moves it across towards the right-hand side. Here is Palmer. Palmer's in a really good position here. Palmer slips it down the right-hand side towards Windass. Now Bannon with a great ball in. Here's an opportunity. Palmer scores! Liam Palmer has scored for Sheffield Wednesday from a really difficult angle. It was brilliant from Bannon to find him. And on his 435th appearance for Sheffield Wednesday, Liam Palmer gets a massive goal. Sunderland 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Well, you look at that. I mean, that's where you want Barry Bannon. In the penalty area to do things like that. Great little pass. Palmer goes in, sticks it in the goal. Fantastic. I'm looking now and thinking, right now, next 10 minutes, don't be silly, get into the half-time, because I think there's not going to be a lot of fight in Sunderland. But again, if you're in front, go for the jugular. Try and get the next goal. Try and kill it off. If you get two and then you get third one, that's his game over.
It's so good that it's Liam Palmer as well. The man has just been through everything with Sheffield Wednesday over the years.
Okay, and you got to make sure there's no runners going in. So they'll play little triangles and they'll put the ball at risk at times. So again, you've just got to be concentrating, and then eventually, if you can get on it, the transition is really important because you might go and catch him out.
Ball into the box, comes off the
Here we go.
the back of the Sunderland man and ricochet straight to Bannon. Could be a counter-attack on here, but then Bannon's played it behind Windass. And Sunderland have it again, and here they come again. Edge of the penalty area, curled towards goal, off the post! Beadle was beaten, it was a wonderful effort. Beadle wasn't going to get close to that one, and then Wednesday breathed a sigh of relief because the ball, you were just waiting for the net to bulge, and instead it came off the post, Mark Smith. They have lived dangerously a couple of times.
Again, get tighter to people. I'm sure Danny will be shouting at half time. You've got to get tight to people. Don't allow them.
And he finds Marvin Johnson. Johnson has just kicked it straight back to Sunderland though. And that was a mistake. Now O'Sheesh gets a ball in. Paul Valentin tried to flick it away. He's flicked it straight to a Sunderland man. Defending to do it, comes in, it's blocked. Still another chance, slice wide. Wednesday are hanging on here by a thread, but they are hanging on.
Yeah.
After that defeat at Middlesbrough, they wouldn't have believed you. But that's where Wednesday are at the moment. As things stand, Huddersfield and Birmingham will be joining Rotherham in League One. But still a lot of time to go. It's 0-0 in the other games involving Birmingham and Plymouth. Here's a chance for Valentin. Valentin gets into a good place. Pulled back, it's 2-0! Yeah. It's Josh Windass who fires in from the edge of the 6-yard box, and that could be it for Sheffield Wednesday. Windass fires in from close range. He celebrates with the Wednesday fans. The Owls 2-0 up and heading for Championship survival. Sunderland 0, Owls 2.
Valentin again, raiding down that right-hand side. He's got the fullback on toast. He's gone past him, cut back. It looked as though, you know, there was an handball in there, and then it's gone straight to Windass. 6 yards out, no mistake, sticks it in the goal. That's 2-0. I think we get to half time now, they'll come out. Listen, I think that's your 2-0 what you needed, and that's really what's going to actually. I can see these people either going for a drink quick or whatever. They look like they're going out, but that's what you need. That's what you needed before the game started. 2-0 at half time, only needing a point. Listen, they've got to score 3 goals to win you.
Well, if Wednesday, well, they've got to finish the job from here. And Bellingham plays a square pass to 09, and then over towards Elise. Now here's a chance on the overlap as the ball is crossed in, and Roberts has missed a chance. It was pulled back on the penalty spot. You'd expect him to hit the target there, Mark Smith. It's another chance for Sunderland, and they have had some chances. It's still 2-0.
That was one of the best chances. Cut back onto his favoured left foot. He's slightly behind him, but again, a player of Patrick Roberts' ability should be able to turn that one into the goal.
Here's Johnson. Johnson for Wednesday, finds Masaba, edge of the box. Wednesday looking for a third. Good bit of skill from Masaba, still going, needs a bit of help. Finds it with Will Volks, who hits it over the bar and doubles over. The Sunderland fans are booing. They are not happy with how careless their team has been in possession in their own half. Will Volks, who has been desperate to get a goal, he said a few weeks ago that his brother's been texting him saying, where's that goal? Because he is known to get a few a season, Will Volks. He's not got any this year. QPR have done well to get out of trouble over the last few weeks as well. Leeds 1, Southampton 2. Will Smallbones got a goal for Southampton, which means Leeds at the moment, even if Huddersfield pulled off a miracle, they won't be going up. Here comes Sunderland, played in towards Bellingham. Bellingham's mishit his shot, and they're going to appeal for a corner. It's a goal kick. Has the flag gone up? Is it offside? Either way, it's another chance for Sunderland, and a player with a second name like Bellingham, you'd expect him to hit the target there, Mark Smith, whether he was offside or not. It's starting to look a lot more like my hairline now. Lots of sparse areas. It's given away here by Wednesday in midfield. That's careless. Bellingham slips it through. Here's another chance for Sunderland. Shot saved by Beadle. Bannon has to kick it behind for a corner. Oh, it's another chance, Mark Smith, not taken.
It's playing again. It's like playing in the wrong area. It's managed the game. Well, we're into stoppage time, aren't we, in the first half? And we're still poking balls from centre-backs into midfielders who are facing the wrong way. Just go and play the opposition's off for the last 5. But looking at this moment in time, we're well on top in the game, and as I say, you know, we're trying to get to that 3 points at the end of it.
Boltz's free kick comes into the box, kicks as far as Ugbo. Ugbo just trying to get out of his feet now. Bannon shoots, deflects behind off Bellingham for a corner. He really struck that one. I think Bannon thought that was going in.
It looks it, right, on his reaction there, and Bellingham has got in the way of it. But it looked like that Barry thought he was in. It was going in at the left-hand side of the keeper.
Sunderland will retreat, go and collect on the edge of the area. Time ticking away for them to find a route back into this game. Time ticking away at the moment for Birmingham City, as this one is shot in. That's a good save from Beadle there, almost from nothing. Sunderland create another opportunity. Mark Smith and the keeper equal to it.
Yeah, straight pass from Corey Evans, and he's got the striker running beyond the back 4. And again, if he gets a little bit more loft on that, who knows? But he hits it flat, and keeper makes a decent save.
Sunderland again will attack down the right-hand side. Beadle's had to make a couple of good saves in this game. Now Sunderland cutting in, crossing it into the box. There were 3 in the middle this time. Wednesday get ahead on it. Bannon completes the clearance in terms of getting it out of the penalty area. Then Sunderland basically clear it for Wednesday as far as Ugbo, but Ugbo's going to give it away straight to Elise. Now Clark attacks. Diaby will take him on, cuts inside, he's got past him, he gets past another, still Clark, and Beadle with another save. Bambo Diaby can't fully clear. It requires Callum Patterson flying in to boot that one out of play on the far side, and all of a sudden that's brought the crowd back into it, that piece of play from Clark.
Yeah, Clark's decent. I mean, obviously he's decent. He manoeuvres the ball well, and he gets a shot of it. It's more or less straight down the keeper's throat, and he parries it out. And I think it's Patterson who completes the clearance. I think things are turning round, and then they don't. So a lot has got to be praised for the players. And again, you're looking at everything there, and it's important then from this situation that we don't get back into this situation, if you know what I mean, or we don't have to go back into it too many times.
Blackburn have won their game, they are safe, so are Sheffield Wednesday. Yep. Full-time whistle, Danny Röhl jumps for joy and celebrates with his staff. Wednesday have won 2-0 and they stay in the Championship. After weeks and weeks and weeks of fighting and clawing, the German manager Danny Röhl punches the air, looks up to the skies. He has done it, his team have done it, and Wednesday are staying up. They survive with a win here at Sunderland. It is job done.